Hello everyone, welcome back to Entrance Wise. Myself Swastika, and we are going to start with the part 2 of the chapter Kinematics 1D Motion. So, let's start with motion in a straight line. Basically, rectilinear motion refers to the movement of an object along a straight line. This is the simplest form of motion where the path of the object does not curve or deviate. It is always in a straight line. There are two types of rectilinear motion that we will discuss. Motion with uniform velocity, motion with uniform acceleration. Now let's start with motion with uniform velocity. When an object moves with uniform velocity, it means its speed is constant and it covers equal distance in equal intervals of time. In other words, there is no change in the object's velocity. So, mathematically, it can be expressed as S equal to V into T, where V is uniform velocity and T is time and S is displacement. Now let's start with rectilinear motion with uniform acceleration. Uniform acceleration occurs when an object's velocity changes at a constant rate. This means that the rate of increase or decrease in velocity is uniform throughout the motion. Here U is the initial velocity, V is final velocity after time interval t, A is uniform acceleration and S is displacement. Now what are the relations? So first of all we will discuss about velocity time relation. Here V equal to U plus AT. V is the final velocity after time interval t and A is the constant acceleration and U is the initial velocity. Now here for the second equation it's S equal to ut plus half at square. Here S represents the displacement or distance covered. Now let's start with velocity time relation. V equal to U plus AT. Here U is initial velocity, A is the constant acceleration, T is time and V is the final velocity. Then there is displacement time relation. S equal to ut plus half at square. Here S represents the displacement or distance covered. Then there is velocity displacement relation. V square equal to U square plus 2AS. In this equation, the final velocity, initial velocity, acceleration and displacement are related with each other. Then there is another displacement equation, St equal to U plus half A into 2t minus 1. This formula is useful for specific cases where the displacement is being measured at particular time intervals. Now let's derive these equations step by step. So for derivation of V equal to U plus AT, we will derive it from the definition. From definition we know that acceleration A equal to V minus U by T. So from that we will get AT equals to V minus U, and from that we will get V equals to U plus AT. Now let's talk about the derivation of S equal to ut plus half at square. We know that average velocity equal to U plus V by 2. And again we know that displacement equal to average velocity into t. So we can write S equal to U plus V by 2 into T. Again, we know that V equal to U plus AT. So S equal to U plus AT by 2 into T. And then we get S equal to UT plus half AT square. Now let's talk about the derivation of V square equal to U square plus 2AS. So for this we know that V equal to U plus AT. Now squaring both sides we can write V square equal to U plus AT uska whole square. And then we will get U square plus 2AUT plus A square T square. Then we know that by taking common ut plus half at square, this is equal to s. So we will get v square equal to u square plus 2as. Now let's talk about the derivation of st equal to u plus half a into 2t minus 1. Here st equal to distance covered at the tth time. For this derivation, we will first of all write what is the distance covered the tth, like after the time interval t, what is the distance covered. So for that we will get st equal to ut plus half a t square, and then we will write what is the total distance covered in time interval t minus 1. So then we can get st minus 1 equal to u into t minus 1 plus half a into t minus 1 uska whole square. So this is the terms. Now after converting this, we will get it simplified as u plus at minus a by 2, and after taking common we will get st equal to u plus half a into 2t minus 1. What is st? St can be defined as, like, you are traveling in a distance from here to here. This is distance, you can say s, and then you start here from 0 and the total time taken is t. So this is the distance covered in 1 second, this is in 2 seconds. In this way, this is the time taken, that is basically t minus 1, where you covered this much of distance. Now this is the distance which is, we are calling it as st. We can also derive these equations by graphical method or calculus method. We will talk about that in the next lecture. As for now, thank you and bye.